Hey friends, I have a cold, I feel like trash, my hair is a bush, but the bright shiny beacon amongst all of this is that it's time for a Project Pan update. Hello lovely people, it's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living and dream chasing, and self-appointed president of the Trash Appreciation Society, because we talk a lot about trash on this channel actually. Oscar the Grouch should be our unofficial mascot, I feel. Because here's the thing, at the end of 2019, I kind of had a real come to Jesus moment in my life. I looked around and realised that I had really bought into the capitalist trap of just buying more and more and more to fill some kind of void in myself. Since then, I've been doing this thing called my big makeup use-up challenge, where I'm basically just trying to get through the ridiculous hoard of cosmetics products that I had. I've decluttered a bunch of them. I've been using stuff up in Project Pan challenges like this one, and just generally trying to get that under control. So that is the story of my life with regards to trash and why I'm so passionate about that. Let's just do it, shall we? Let's just do it. Okay, so quick reminder that this cosmetics inventory spreadsheet is available in the description box down underneath this video. It's got space for you to make note of all of the different cosmetics that you own. You can do year on year, you can do Project Pan, you can make a note of what you've used up each quarter. If you are just like super invested in trash like I am, then it's a good way to like keep on top of it all. Because I'm a spreadsheet nerd, so I need to live this way. So my goal for 2024 was to use up 18 specific products. So far, I've only used up 7, so we are heading in the right direction, just very slowly. So let's work our way through. There are only 2 of the remaining products that I didn't use at all over the course of the last month, so everything else I'm going to be giving you an update on. Let's start with the Garnier Summer Body Moisturising Lotion. There is barely anything left in here at this point, and I know I've been saying that for months. But this time I really mean it. It's difficult to say because the container is completely opaque, but I feel like we must be down to here at this point. Like maybe enough for half an arm. So at the end of July, I had 107 grams in here, and now I'm down to 56. So by that logic, it should definitely be finished by next month. How many months in a row have I said that for? I feel like it's defying the laws of physics. This thing is not done yet. Okay, we're going to check in with a couple of my single eyeshadows this month. I typically don't show you kind of a before and after for these every single month, even if I am using them, just because the progress is so slow that you can't even see it. I think it's better to kind of do it every other month, and then you can at least see that there is some progress being made. So first we're going to start with the warm brown shade, and I've been using this and only this for the last month, and I think it shows. I think you can really see the difference in that pan. The problem I now face is I've realized that I actually love this. It really brings out the hazel in my eyes. It's so soft, it's so light and like natural for a day-to-day look. What will I do once I've panned it? Because then it's going to be gone. So it will be a win in that I will have panned something, but it will be a loss because I love this. Then again with the black, I have been using this really consistently, but you would never know. I use this exclusively to buff out my liquid liner to make the lines a little bit less harsh and get more of a smoky eye. So I'm using a really small amount at a time. I also like to use it under my lower lash line instead of an eyeliner. So I do use it most days. Like if I have makeup on, I'm probably reaching for this. But the amount that I'm using is so small, and it's on such a teeny tiny brush that you can't see the difference. Okay, next let's talk about my Fern Cotton body spray. This is the Sleep Relaxing Body Mist. Pretty steady progress with this one. This line shows where we were at the end of July, and then here we are now. So you can see that the progress has been about the same as the previous month, which is good. I think I'm getting through this a lot faster than the other Fern Cotton body mists that I've had in my Project Pan, because I really like the scent of this one. So with the other ones I was just using them as a fabric spray on my sheets, and with this I'm using it for that, but I'm also using it on my body too. I really like it. It's so fresh. It's smells good. Anyway, so yes, we're on track. How many months are left in this year? Who am I? What year is it? Is today August? Oh yeah, we'll definitely get this finished by the end of the year. Okay, let's get into the powder makeup products, and we will start with the Revolution Mega Glow Bronzer. So here it is in all of its broken and beaten up glory, and I can definitely see a change in that pan, especially towards that one side where I've been focusing my brush a little bit more. I can definitely see a difference compared to last month, which is great. No change on the scale, although that doesn't surprise me because with powder products, the weight mostly comes from the packaging. I'm starting to think that I might be able to finish this off by the end of the year, and that could be wildly delusional, not least because soon we're going to start transitioning. Well, hello, I mean, it's August right now, and look at me, I'm in a thick winter jumper. It is freezing cold outside, it's windy, it's dark, it's disgusting. So I guess the summer has already ended for us. Did it even begin? Did it happen? Did I blink and miss it? Anyway, my point is, as we move out of the summer that never really happened, except for maybe like half a week, I'm going to be getting paler. I mean, I feel like I never even tanned this year because there was no sun, but I will be getting even paler as we move into the dark winter months, and I'm going to be bronzing less. But I hold out hope. I would love to be done with this by the end of the year, because that would feel like a victory to me in my life. I don't know, some people are trying to climb that corporate ladder. I'm just trying to pan my bronzer. Anyway, moving on. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight in Blossom Glow. Again, I see a change here, especially towards that bottom edge. We're getting there. We are making progress. I want this little bit to be gone, and that will feel like an accomplishment to me personally. Then we have the whole rest of the pan to worry about, and I am confident and I know in my soul that we will not get through the whole of this by the end of the year, because highlight is something that I use pretty sparingly, and there's a heck of a lot of it still in here. This is a lesson that I just never learn. I always underestimate how long a makeup product is going to last, and I've been doing Project Pan and the Big Makeup Use Up for 3.5 years, and I still have no concept of how long. Like, I looked at this at the beginning of the year and I was like, yeah, I could probably finish that off. No. Maybe I'll be using this for like the rest of my life. And this is the problem. Sorry, here comes a tangent that nobody asked for, but here is the problem with over consumerism of beauty products in particular. You think to yourself, oh, well, it's fine because I'm just going to use it up. Do you ever though? How many products just go crusty and disgusting in the back of a drawer, or do you end up decluttering, or do you end up like giving away to friends? Like, we've been fed this really ridiculous lie that it's normal or appropriate to own 12 different bronzers. Do you know how long it takes to use a bronzer? Like, it's just not possible to use up all those bronzers before they go bad. And that is a lesson that I have learned the hard way. I have thrown out, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I want to say hundreds, but if we're being honest with ourselves, it could be over £1,000 worth of product, just because I was an overconsumer. I had too much stuff. I couldn't use it all. I am only one person with one face. So this is just your reminder to just buy what you need because this stuff takes so long to use up. You don't need more than one. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk on that. Let's talk about the NYX Baked Blush in Pinched. Now, finally, and it might just be me, this might just be optimism, but I feel like I'm starting to see a little bit of progress here. We are so far from hitting pan on this. It is a distant dream, many moons in the future, but I can see when I do the side-by-side photo that the lines that are like baked into the powder or whatever, they are becoming less distinct. And for me, that's a sign of progress, because for months, it has looked like nothing has changed on this blush at all, but now I can start to see those lines are kind of being worn down. It makes me feel good. Again, no weight change on this, no weight change on any of the powder products actually, because again, it's just the packaging takes up so much of that weight. But seeing a small difference like that is encouraging. And finally, we have the Elegant Touch nail spray. This is the stuff that you apply on top of your nail polish to make it dry faster. I felt so confident that I was going to come to you today and say that this was finished, and it's not. I mean, we are heading in the right direction, because last month I had 51 grams of this and now I'm down to 46. So we're 5 grams down, which is good, but when will it end? Okay, so 0 additional products used up this month. I know that's not what any of us were hoping to hear, but maybe we'll have more joy in September. I am about to go and take a Lemsip and have a lie down because my head hurts and my sinuses feel like they're about to explode. If you haven't already subscribed and you've been hanging out here for a while but you haven't committed to joining the club, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if it's your first time here today and you've had a good time, then come on back. Hit that subscribe button, join the little fam. We would love to have you. Please remember that you are enough just as you are. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.